The legendary Serpent King, Orochi, descended from the heavens, and the world was transformed in an instant. Using his inhuman powers to warp time, most of the great armies of these two periods fell to destruction before the might of Orochi. The news of the death of Cao, hoping to control Wei himself, Orochi sent Daji, his strategist, to take the offer. Once this was signed, Daji employed Cao Pi to suppress any resistance. Despite this, Cao Pi followed Daji's
You want me to round up some bandits?
They may be mere bandits, but our Lord wants them erased.
Our Lord is unused to receiving orders. This must be hard for him.
We must endure this for the sake of our Lord.
I will not turn down a request from my noble ally, Orochi.
That's Lord Orochi to you, remember.
We'll call him what we like.
And just whose side are you on?
Orochi and I are allies. I will do it.
You wouldn't mind explaining what we have planned, now would you?
Our forces will divide into two parties. The main force will move west from the river, taking out any enemies in its path. The mobile unit will circle to the north of the main camp and attack from there.
And what exactly will you do?
I'm taking the south. Do you have a problem with that?
I'll keep an eye on how you two go from back here. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what new heights of cruelty you can reach.
Fools! Did you not see that you follow a demon? Oh, you shall be judged.
Out of my way, you relic. I shall not be labeled a fool by a charlatan. For honor. There's another notch for my great axe.
Courage.
I have some catching up to do. Serpents everywhere I turn! demon! Oh, is this the end or the way of peace?
Move north and obliterate anyone you see.
The enemy approaches. We must join up with our mobile unit and fight back.
The road's cleared up. I'm taking this chance to seize their camp.
Mitsunari. He used us as bait to distract the enemy while he sneaked in.
Bring it on!
Our allies are watching. We must not be shown up.
Their march north is a trap. They're after our main camp, which means that the southern garrison is where the real strength of our army lies.
The enemy should have passed by now.
Now is our chance to seize their main camp.
Damn! I hate backing out!
Why do they even bother?
I have some catching up to do!
For honor!
I have some catching up to do!
Have courage. Have courage.
Main unit, approach the enemy camp to the west. Mobile unit, rendezvous with me.
I have some catching up to do!
All right, people. Are you ready to have some real fun? Hang on! Isn't that Sao P?
I'm feeling ready for a serious scrap!
We can't let South Beat think we can't fight.
For honor! second time. There's another notch for my great axe.
I have some catching up to do.
Have courage.
I don't want any mercy. There's nothing else for it.
Another victory for courage.
I have some catching up to do.
I can't believe the Prince of Wei would sink to wait on a snake!
The truly evolved man moves with the times.
For honor! There's nothing else for it! There's another notch for my great axe!
I have some catching up to do.
Another victory for courage.
I have some catching up to do.
Your father would never have let Wei fall apart like this if he were alive!
The men of Wei have lost none of their spirit, I see.
I have some catching up to do. catching up to do.
Have courage.
For honor!
One guy's so unfair. No food until we win. That's just mean. Cao Cao always made sure we had plenty to eat.
If it isn't Shu Chu.
I'll have you on a bowl of rice.
Shu Chu, it's me! Does your stomach rule your head and your heart? There's another notch for my great axe!
I have some catching up to do.
We don't need ropes for him. Just find him something to eat and he'll be happy.
Ooh, I can hardly bear the excitement. Wipe them all out, down to the very last one of those vermin.
There's nothing else for it! There's another notch for my great axe!
I have some catching up to do.
Damn! Hate backing out! Another victory for courage!
I have some catching up to do.
Filthy worms! Feel the iron force of justice!
So the bandits are simply the fossils of you. I admire your spirit, but I shall not be judged
I have some catching up to do.
Another victory for courage.
Have the proud officers of Wu sunk to this?
Ha! You're one to talk.
I am a compassionate man. You may go. But next time,
You'll live to regret your arrogance.
Cao Pi, forgive me. I was so...
enough. From now,
Hey, where's Lord Cao?
you are a simple man, aren't you? But simplicity does have a way of winning the people.
Many of the officers of Wei were far from happy to be used as Orochi's puppets under the name of an alliance. One officer in particular, Zhang He, requested to suppress the resistance in the south. He accompanied Cao Pi to Nanzhong. The battle was progressing smoothly until
The bridge is down and we are isolated from our camp. Send Zhang He to defend it.
You once had a beautiful dream of total domination. I cannot follow you when you take orders from such a misshapen beast.
And you were once a loyal soldier of Wei. Things change. Move with the times.
Success! Now we can claim the enemy camp.
Some you win, some you lose. Another victory for courage.
I have some catching up to do.
Time to light this battle up.
King is here!
For honor!
Have courage.
I'd better turn up the heat.
Another victory for courage.
I have some catching up to do. You want to fight? Then fight me!
Insubordination on the battlefield is unforgivable.
I cannot partake in a war that contravenes my aesthetic principles. I will help you, but only to keep myself amused.
I won't be denied next time.
Another victory for courage.
I have some catching up to do.
You must be looking for trouble!
Zhang He, if you do not follow my orders, you will be punished.
You expect me to sully myself by fighting for an enemy?
No, I expect you to honor your duty by fighting for me.
Very well. I have faith in you.
I am no match for a legend like you! There's another notch for my great axe!
I have some catching up to do.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent! There is still much for me to learn!
Another victory for courage.
You've been training hard, I see! I'll give you something to be scared of!
Fight? Then fight me! I won't be denied next time.
Another victory for courage.
For honor! I'm weak from hunger! There's another notch for my great axe!
You've been training hard, I see. I have some catching up to do.
I'm feeling ready for a serious scrap.
Have courage.
I won't lose a second time.
Another victory for courage.
I have some catching up to do.
Another victory for courage.
You've been training hard, I see. I have some catching up to do.
For honor!
I have some catching up to do.
Kneel before me! Kneel before me! For honor!
Have courage.
For honor! Kneel before me! Retreat! Kneel before me!
want my head? Come and take it!
Why do they even bother?
My lord would not easily abandon his glorious vision.
courage.
I must have faith.
For honor!
A wasteful battle, but it was not a total waste of time.
The forces of Wei, led by Cao Pi, continued to faithfully follow Daji's orders, wiping out pockets of resistance wherever they arose. At the same time, however, he carefully made sure that Orochi's strength was being slowly diminished through the release of officers such as Huang Gai of the Resistance at Kusegawa. When Tianshui was attacked by the resistance led by Nobunaga Oda, it was again Cao Pi who was sent to suppress the rebellion. Knowing that there was no strategical advantage in seizing Tianshui, and still unsure of Nobunaga's motives, Cao Pi proceeded to the battlefield.
Why would Nobunaga attack now? Do you have any idea?
I wouldn't know.
We don't have any hostages he would want to free. Perhaps there's someone here he wants to speak with,
I couldn't say.
Report. How are we doing?
Our 2 southern garrisons have already fallen. We're defending 3 other bases.
Reinforcements are on their way. Until then, we must keep the enemy at bay.
Thank you, youngster.
Support is on the way from the east, the north, and the west. But if we weaklings lose this base before them, they won't have anything to support.
Look out! Here I come!
Applaud!
I am powerless to stop.
Another enemy scratched out!
I could use somebody like you.
Applaud!
Thanks for coming. I'll make it up to you. Bring it on!
Such grace!
I won't lose a second time.
Another enemy scratched out!
You've been training hard, I see.
I will not take this lying down.
Applaud! Applaud!
I know when I'm beaten. Take my head and feed it to your snake.
I have no use for your filthy head.
I don't need any pity from Orochi's worms.
And I have none to give to scum like you. If you do not have the sense to think of the future, then I will end your life now.
Huh!
Another enemy scratched out!
I could use somebody like you.
We got out of that one by the skin of our teeth.
Applaud!
I have some catching up to do.
Applaud! Applaud!
Everything you've got!
Applaud!
Discretion is the better part of valor.
Another enemy scratched out!
I have some catching up to do.
I'm just warming up. Cut them all down.
What is it that Nobunaga is looking for in this battle?
Applaud! Applaud!
Bring it on!
Applaud!
I hate backing out!
Another enemy scratched out!
I could use somebody like you.
Somehow we made it through!
For honor!
Where is that backup?
I have some catching up to do!
This blade will measure you.
Show me what a swordsman of your land is capable of!
Will it now? And what will measure yours?
There is no shame in defeat to you.
Another victory for courage!
I have some catching up to do!
My moment!
Good! That takes care of the central unit.
Their central siege has been repelled. I'll hold the fort here until reinforcements arrive.
Reinforcements have arrived!
Have courage.
Forgive my tardiness. You may rely on me from now on.
Finally, now we can actually fight. Now, beat the living daylights out of this bad, bad man, will you?
Do you think you can stop me?
I cannot let them steal all of my glory.
Look out! Here I come!
It is somewhat unexpected to see you following Orochi's orders so obediently, Cao Pi.
as it is to see the mighty strategist of Shu here.
I look forward to witnessing your performances.
I won't lose a second time.
For honor!
My moment.
Another victory for courage.
I could use somebody like you.
I am powerless to stop this.
Yeah!
Another victory for courage.
I have some catching up to do.
You sure took your time.
I was curious to see how you would fight.
Have courage.
Voyeurism's a bad habit, you know.
I'm feeling ready for a serious scrap. I won't lose a second time.
There's another notch for my great axe!
I could use somebody like you.
Retreat! My moment!
I will show you no mercy! If only I'd been more careful.
There's another notch for my great axe!
I have some catching up to do.
I cannot let them
My
steal all of my glory.
Prove your worth to the Demon
Honor!
King.
You will lament you never encountered a warrior of such worth, I assure you!
Once you've seen me, you won't forget me anytime soon.
There's another notch for my great axe!
I have seen the truth about you, Cao Pi. I know who you are.
The man Nobunaga. There is
He is not concerned with the battle at hand. And his vision is combined with an...
He is arrogant. But you yourself know arrogant...
From now on, Cao Pi, I'm
So you wish to keep an...
not at all. It's just that, well, you're both...
But you have made a mistake. It is he who should be watched.
I'd rather be spied on all day than to have to spend all my time.
Like I said,